Okay, what's up, guys? How are you doing? We are back again with the news, with the banger. Yes, we know now. We like, what's happening? What's happening? The Club World Cup is kicking in. Hey, but we've been seeing some funny games. I don't know. I don't know. I need to ask, like, whosoever come with this idea of bringing the Club World Cup in America. It was the biggest lame thing that I've ever seen, bro. I don't know what to take. What's your take on that?
You see, the Club World Cup, it's so fun for me because there's some new things that they are trying to do. Bring it to America. Yes, I know they wanted to try to do something new, but I don't think the people there in America love football as much as it's loved in Europe because you can see the games that are being played. Imagine Chelsea playing in the stadium is empty like that. This thing of introducing players one by one, that one I do not like it. This thing of
Which one?
this thing of introducing players one by one, like the players will be working from the channel. They call the name, then that's when you work out. Like you saw when they say call Palmer, then you then Tosin. Not like that was not cool, man. We were used to this thing of when two teams are walking out of the channel, people are jumping, they are giving each other some names. This thing of coming one.
I'll tell you why were they doing that. I'll tell you why they do that. They
But
wanted to prove a point. They wanted to market your so-called the Barcelona legend. That's what they wanted to prove. Of which it didn't work for their favor now.
that one is not working. Shem. It's not working. And
But for me, it's crazy because I've watched Club World Cup before. I watched a team from Japan playing with Real Madrid. It was an interesting game. It was an interesting game. I would watch it over and over again. But this thing of these American teams, bruh. Oh, one guy is a bus driver. This one is a wholesale manager. This one is working in a grocery store. Like, come on, dude, bruh. I was not getting it. So. When Bayern get 10 new, I had to go do some small digging. I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? Like, what sort of team that plays 10 new?
yeah, Tenny was something else, but you understand, man, because when you do the Google that you're talking about, like I also found out the same thing that you found out that those players, some of them, they're just security managers. They don't focus on football being their job, like their source of income. So imagine having a team like that in club like that. As much as we love the game, as much as they're trying to bring something new, that one. 10 new, but other teams are taking this thing seriously. I saw what PSG did to Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I saw this team from is it Brazil?
yeah, the Flamingo. Like I feel
Who-
like in this in this Club World Cup, the teams from South America, those ones who will be a little bit of a challenge. Those teams that are coming from South America are gonna be a little bit of a challenge because they're in it, like they're in it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it unfolds. We just kicked on a few games. We still have more to come.
So we get to see the results of PSG beating Atletico Madrid, Bayern thrashing 10 new victory, and there's this team like Botafogo from is it Brazil or Argentina? Botafogo and Seattle 2-1, which is kind of interesting. But the opening of the match, which started like Al Hilal from Africa, Al Ali from Africa versus
Inter Miami.
the big door. The big door. I call it the big door. The poachers
Why do you?
of this tournament. Inter Miami. Aye, dude. They were embarrassed. They were embarrassed. And again, I would say for those who make even the how these teams are going to play, whoever makes those fixtures, that was kind of biased. But you want a tournament to be so vibey, but it's not there. Even the first match, they start out early versus Inter Miami. I don't know what they were thinking, and I heard a lot of people they were regretting their money that they waste watching such a game. They call it a pathetic game. It's crazy. I don't know, but yeah, it was for me. Nah, no, it's Botafogo is from Brazil.
What's
Boca Juniors is from Argentina.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because
So, but Boca Juniors and Benfica today they play 1-2 odd draw
yeah, I see
2-2.
there's a lot of games that are happening because as we talk now, I see Dortmund is also playing with is it Fluminense or something like that. Still new. So for me,
Wow. I love Fluminense. I love Fluminense.
really, that's
I love to see Fluminense.
for me, the competition is gonna start to be nice and draw too much attention right now. These small teams uh being knocked out, and then now we're left with because I'm eager to see how our African teams are gonna play in this tournament. I just want to see how they're gonna play. I'm eager to see Sundowns.
I'm not. That was playing Real Madrid.
Yeah, but anyway, the Club World Cup will talk and talk because there's a lot, and we're still gonna have a nice chat about it. But hey, there's been a lot that is happening in the market. There's been a lot that is happening in the market.
Then the market is crazy,
The market is
crazy.
going bananas, and some news that I'm hearing there, I don't like them. There are other people who just. I don't know if they're just trying to chase clout or whatsoever, but the news that are happening in the market, I don't like them because at some point we thought we're in it for Eucharist. But you can see how the market is going. Say, what do you think? What's going on in the market?
I will tell you that I just felt like betrayed a bit because I understand that it was first I will talk about this Yokores guy. This guy, yeah, man, bro. In as much as you are so special, in as much as you score magnificent goals everywhere you go, you can't go to a point whereby a club like Arsenal is opting for another player. Arsenal needed a striker. They said it from the word go. They wanted the striker. Now the striker is available. There's this dilly darling. The president of the club is saying, "Oh, he's not for sale. He still has a contract with us. He's linked with United. Manchester United is ready to pay all the money." And they're still dilly darling. And this guy seemed to say he's rejecting Manchester. I don't get it. It was something else. Later, we see again. They even offered him. I saw something which is recent. They offered him to Real Madrid.
Yeah, like I feel like there's
And
some.
Real Madrid said no. We are fine.
You guys have got a lot of players, but you can't trust Real Madrid. They might need another gunman, but I think you're good for now with the volume of players that you have bought in the space of 2 years. Do you wanna go for each and every star player out there? You guys, but the Jokerit situation, maybe he's rejecting us because of we're not playing Champions League football next season. Maybe that's his reason. If that's where his basics are, then that's fine. Because I understand each and every player would love to go to a team where he's gonna play Champions League football and all those stuff. But I thought at some point I thought we are gonna get this guy. But if we don't get him, now what? What's next for us? If we don't get him, what's next for
Back
us?
to square zero. Back to square zero. Like I don't know. Back to square zero because we can't be going to a new season with Hoyland thinking something's gonna pop up, something different. No,
I don't know what's next because
absolutely no. I'll tell you no because I tell you, nothing is gonna change on that guy, regardless of the best midfielder that we might have. We might have the best, but not with these guys, not with this guy. Because at this distance, we don't have a striker. Yes, we know the young boy is in, or Chido, Obi, whatever. But yeah, it's one thing again. We need a very concrete and a seasoned player which will cover us in the big matches. That player that can do what Cristiano do in big matches, what other players cannot do. Because for Hoyland, it's a major disappointment. That's loading, I'm telling you. And
yes,
we can't afford to do that now.
yes, and I can see
Because it's gonna be disaster.
starting another season with Hoyland, it's Hoyland and Zexi as our main guys. It's just another disastrous season. I'm seeing. I don't see any improvement coming from those guys if they don't have anyone to challenge them on that position. I don't see any improvement. We have tried to give them minutes. We have, as fans, we've also been at their back, tried all our hoping that there might be a change, but if we don't get someone, it's gonna be another. I don't know, man. When you're going to a season and you're not confident about it, it's one of those when you don't get someone because we still even the Mbeumo deal is still kind of dilly dallying. Like I don't know what's happening. At some point, I heard now Tottenham are also going for him and all those. Like what's happening? What's really happening there?
Enough with Manchester. We saw yesterday, Dylan his game against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yo, I was looking forward to him like that.
I agree
Yeah.
with people are hyping the boy a lot. Of course, he's Premier League proven, but Chelsea fan, if you're gonna see this and hear this, please don't hype the guy too much. Take it step by step. We have big names that have came from Chelsea there. We have Lukaku coming there. We have a lot of them. Take it step by step because they're gonna put too much pressure on him, and if he doesn't deliver, that's gonna be another thing. Because I would say everyone yesterday wanted to see how Dilep was gonna perform.
It all goes back to the principle. Like, but for me, I'm not even interested in what he's going to do. But basically, he's still young. He is, even if he flop, that's fine. But the major thing is they have shown that they are ready for progress. You can't say Manchester United they finish 16th on the league or 15 whatever. They haven't signed anyone right now as it stands. They
Yeah,
haven't signed a striker. That's
yeah,
a job. You can't be playing with people's life like that. And I heard someone was saying on Godbridge's channel, he said like next season I don't want to see any United fan who said uh Glazers out, Ineos, blah blah blah. No, we don't want. The reason why you bought those tickets, it's evident enough that you don't care. That you don't care.
yeah.
Just wait for those results, for those absurd results, and you still attend the stadium. So yeah, I don't know.
You know,
Let's wait and see.
yeah, it's another boring situation, if I may say. Because we time is moving, and you haven't logged in someone apart from Matthias Kuna. We haven't logged in someone that we want. We'll see. Maybe they're cooking behind the scene. Who knows? Who knows the meetings that they're having? Who knows?
Omar Barada, I trust him very well, but yeah, on
Uh,
this one issue, like on like last week, the previous week, we were happy Gyökeres is coming, and I heard that there is this other new guy loading again for United, and I was like, okay, what's happening? Osimhen is in the picture, and
Yeah, there's been some I don't know if I would call it fake or people are just using our club for something because I've seen also some news saying if we fail to go for Yokores and Beomo, we're going for that guy Samenyo from I think it's Bournemouth. He's saying we're going for Samenyo
yeah.
and we're also going for I think Eze from Crystal Palace.
Mm.
Those news I don't believe them. I don't believe them. And I don't either two of those players. I don't see the need for us to go and sign them. If the news are true, I don't see the need for us to go and sign those players. Not at all. Those are not type of players that we want for now. Where are they gonna play for now? We want something tangible. We want a number nine there. We want another defender there. We want a goalkeeper there. Someone who's gonna stay with Onan. We can't just be
I
chilling.
agree with you. I agree with you. On the other news, it's a done deal for Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané is going for Galatasaray. I don't understand what happened to this boy. He was a magic in the Premier League. He went to Bayern. I thought he's a German. Things are going to work for him. Now he's in Galatasaray. Contract signed on dotted lines until 2024, 2028. So I don't know what's happening with this guy, or was it because of the syndrome of Guardiola installed in company or what? But the boy is on his way. He's done deal Galatasaray until 2028. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw the Galatasaray fans were really but if I may say, he's actually a good wing. I mean, maybe things did not. Ever since he left Man City, I did not see that spark in him anymore. The spark that he had when he was playing for City, I could fear him when we were playing against City. I was afraid of Leroy Sané. I know that he's a dangerous wing, but ever since he went to Bayern, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in him anymore. So him going to Galatasaray, he's still a good winger though. He still can create chances, provide goals, and all those. I think that's a good move for him.
Yeah. So wrapping up to that, Manchester United is in out. Juventus extended the call for Igor Tudor. And again, Real Madrid has signed this one a kid from,
Is it not an Argentinian that kid? Where is
yeah,
he?
he's Argentinian.
Yeah.
Mastana Chuano.
Yes.
Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Until 2031,
Yes.
17-year-old boy Matthias Tell, again from Bayern, is sending a dotted line for Tottenham to seal the deal. He has moved from Bundesliga to the Premier League officially. Peace out, guys. Shola, tell us what you think. Subscribe to our channel and tell us what you can, what do you think.
Yes, yes, yes. Shout out to you guys and thank you for watching us.